Hello. Yes, now we're here now in the Q&A. So we invite all the speakers and the reactor. Okay, sir, thank you very much. Um, in the interest of time, now we'll try to have a few questions. Some of the questions have been answered already online. So for those at least who want to learn from the answers as well, and what were the questions, you can actually go to the Q&A box. Just click it at the bottom of your screen. Sir, siguro just to kasi nabala na namin kayo, sir, no? So a question na lang from me, sir. The usual, medyo baka controversial, no? People might take it the wrong way, no? But kasi some people think na, like being a laparoscopist, sir, do you think it is parang an inborn quality, or can you teach someone, or can it be acquired? Can it, can you acquire the skill and be like a very or a great laparoscopist?
Well, from my observation, from those who have trained in East Avenue, they have different levels of learning the skills. Hindi lahat pare-pareho. But there are those, even the literature would say, there are those who really are not born to be laparoscopists. There is some parang inborn din siguro yung skills. We do have varied skills. Yung iba, hindi nila ma-perfect yung kanilang fine movement. And those are the ones who may not be really for laparoscopy. You can makikita mo naman na bawat trainee mo. And that can be attested by Doris and Renee sa mga fellows nila. Iba-iba yung level of skills nila in learning laparoscopy.
Thank you, sir. How about Ma'am Doris and Ma'am Rennie?
Grabe si Sir Ron.
What? I'm just asking.
Hindi, si Sir Ron, nakikimam. No, I agree with Dr. TC. No? So, in ESGE, they have this dexterity test, parang screening siya. If you would be still pursuing it, you would be advised na maybe not for you kasi parang kahit na ano pang gawin mo daw na practice, kahit na marami, sabi na, di ba, meron tayong kasabihan na practice makes perfect. For laparoscopy, if you compare it with open, no, it's not just a see one, do one, teach one, do one and teach one. Hindi siya ganun kasimple. And steep na nga ng learning curve. And there are things na kailangan talaga, merong may kamay for that. No? Even in open surgery, mapapansin mo naman, hindi tayo lahat equal. Even if we aspire to do so with a lot of practice. But there are some na kahit konting practice lang, yan, ang bilis nila makuha yung learning curve. So, kung meron tayong ganun, no, Sir, Dr. TC, no, kung sa PSGE na ganun, or for the learning, for the mga training institutions, kung gayahin yung ESGE, kasi yun yung preliminary. You have to show para siyang practical even before proceeding to more advanced kasi it's for the safety of everyone na hindi na lahat meron ganong dexterity. For dentistry, may dexterity, but I think for surgery, it should also apply.
How about
you? Ron, may nabasa akong literature. Sabi, ang type A personality, hindi daw magaling
pwede sa
for
lap.
Hindi pwede.
Nabasa ko yun Kasi wala silang patience.
Hindi pala ako type A.
How about you, Ma'am Rennie?
Not ma'am, but yeah, I agree with both our esteemed speakers. And I just want to thank Dr. TC. I really like what you were saying a while ago. I learned something. It's very insightful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I take what you said. I'll imbibe what you were saying. The insights of the most experienced laparoscopist in our society. So I just want to give my thanks that you're able to come. But I have nothing to add. I agree with both the statements.
Okay. Are there any, let's say, out there that will maybe test your 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 movements out there that will help you like improve it at least, or at least or anyway tell you na okay, I might not be for laparoscopy? Are there anything out there that we
There,
can probably test your dexterity?
there's the GISEA program. I think Sir Katja mentioned it earlier. GISEA, it's a series of practical tests. They test your hand-eye coordination. It's timed. It's a pass or fail. I don't know if it can be used to select sino yung okay, sino hindi. But there is.
Mhm.
I think PSGE already started that a few years ago, and I'm trying to do a study on that also about applying the GISEA program here in the Philippines in a training institution.
Okay.
So there is.
Yeah, for those who are not really very talented, don't have the skills of learning very fast, pwede namang ano yan just double your effort. Mag-aral ka sa laboratory. Sa anong tawag nila doon? Yung
Dry
ating
lab.
dry
Ah,
lab.
box.
Yes,
The
spend
box.
more time with the learning through the dry lab, wag sa tao. Pagtiyagaan mo lang.
Okay, thank you. So maybe we have time for just one more question. I think anyone can ask, but Doris answered this, but I guess it's good now. It's a question from Ferdis Galbo. Principles why pure cutting during colpotomy? Why preferred anterior approach first? Doris, you answered this
Yeah. Oo.
initially
So
by
yung sa anterior, kasi mas ano siya, yun yung mas nakikita mo. Minsan ang hirap i-retrovert and then you lose already air when you already retrovert. When you do severe anteversion. Pero minsan din, it's a matter, di ba, Sir TC, of convention, of what you have been used to. Kasi may iba, mas nasanay sila to do the posterior first. Kami, nung nag-LAVH kami, pinapauna sa amin yung posterior kasi siya nga yung mas malalim. Dapat ma-reach mo siya. Mas madaling ma-reach vaginally yung anterior. So that's why they make us do the colpotomy posteriorly and then proceed with the vaginal surgery.
Well, yeah, laparoscopically or laparotomy, start with the most accessible portion. Like with the vaginal hysterectomy, it's easier to start from the posterior cul-de-sac rather than the conventional anterior cul-de-sac, dissecting the bladder. Pasok ka kaagad sa posterior cul-de-sac, gupitin mo na, nandun ka na sa cul-de-sac eh. That would be easier.
okay, so may question ka pa you have anything to add, Renny?
I just want to say that for me, that's why I like laparoscopy, is that it's not so dogmatic. I always think that there is a balance between innovation but sticking to the principles. So there's no one way to do things. That's why I don't like it when people say, do this. This is the only way. This is the right way. There's always so many ways. And as Sir mentioned, there are different approaches. There's single port, there's multiple ports, there's notes, there's robotics. So there's no one way. And I think we have to change our thinking, our dogmatic thinking, for us to embrace laparoscopy, which was born out of a spirit of innovation. So I think that's what I think. When I answer is, should it be this way? Should it be that way? There's no should. It's always can. It can be this way, it can be that way.